Hi guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our channel once again. Hope you guys are doing good. We recently received a confirmatory update regarding Witcher 4. CD Projekt Red has confirmed that they are working on a future Witcher project, but they have revealed very little details regarding that. So regarding those details, I would be, explaining all the details in this video. So this is Fenris Wolf on behalf of Gamer Overlord, and I do request you all to please watch this video till the end. If you find whatever details I'm sharing in this video helpful and relatable, do please hit the like as well as the subscribe button, and make sure you click that bell icon for more regular news, updates, leak expansions, reviews and all other stuff that we will be bringing in this channel. So making myself and everything else clear, let's get started. The Witcher has become a smashing success for CD Projekt Red. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt exploded the popularity of the series, leading to a Netflix spin-off and also a next generation upgrade and also a mobile spin-off title. However, now that CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077 has been released, many fans of the series are curious about what the future holds for the forthcoming Witcher games. CD Projekt Red had confirmed the series will continue, but with it no longer following the story of Geralt of Rivia. While that may come as a disappointment to many of the fans, the world of The Witcher has proven it can still be worthwhile without Geralt. There is very little other information to go on in regards to The Witcher 4 other than the fact that multiplayer will come to the series in some fashion or the other, since CD Projekt Red has said it wants to implement multiplayer modes in all of its series moving forward. However, there are some big things that fans could enjoy from the news of Witcher 4. The question here lies when we would be able to see Witcher 4, since there are multiple projects working on, especially with the multiplayer modes of their future games and also with the next generation upgrade of both The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077, which is going to keep CD Projekt Red busy for the next 1.5 years. We also do know that Witcher 3 was launched a very long time ago. Looking by today's date, it was launched in 2015, so it was a very big RPG game involving fantasy world and all that stuff. So looking at the timeline, definitely predicting Witcher 4 in the period of this decade is definitely reasonable. Also, there were no leaks and rumors regarding the forthcoming title regarding Witcher 4. There were definitely some of the news coming officially from the CEO of CD Projekt Red. And by going from the news of an interview by Adam Kiciński, who is the CEO of CD Projekt Red, he has given some information which highlights the first 3 Witchers were by definition a trilogy, so we simply could not name the next game The Witcher 4. This does not mean, of course, that we will leave the world of The Witcher, said Kiciński in an interview with Bankier. The Witcher is one of the 2 franchises on which to build the future activities of the company, he adds. Today, unfortunately, I cannot reveal anything more. So this is what Kiciński had told in a interview with one of the magazines, and he was sure about whatever he was speaking in that particular segment, which confirms that this is not a leak or a rumor but something that has come official. Also, by what he mentions, definitely there are some insights that Witcher 1, 2, 3 were a trilogy, so making a Witcher 4 won't make sense, and it was the end of the story of Geralt. And with respect to that, Witcher 4 is going to be really different. It's going to be a whole new world. It's coming after almost a decade after Witcher 3, so you can expect a lot of changes with the gameplay, with the graphics, with the mechanics. But some of the other inside rumors also suggest that it's not going to be very much different from Witcher 3. Its setting, its RPG controls will be similar, but many of the other mechanics, which includes the fantasy world, would be differing since the game is coming after a very long time. Also, with the debacle faced by Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red confirms from its statement that Witcher is their prized possession. It's also their cash cow, so they are not going to leave Witcher franchise anytime soon. But they are still in the early production and development stages for the next game, which would possibly release sometime after 2023, that is between 2024 or 2025. So for those people who are patiently waiting for the game to come out in 2023 or 2024, they have to wait a little bit longer because the game is in early stages of production, which means that there are a lot of work going on. And the way CD Projekt Red works, it takes a lot of time for them to completely involve themselves in the setting of the game, include the multiplayer, the characters, and also it's going to be really difficult to make a character which is different from Geralt so that it drags down the USP that it already had made regarding the other Witcher games. Now, what we could see from Witcher 4 other than the other previous Witcher franchises would be a different time period in the Witcher's world. By the time that fans are introduced to Geralt in the Witcher series, the time of the Witchers is on the way out. Fewer and fewer monsters are in need of being hunted, and the various Witcher schools have all but stopped making new Witchers as people have become distrusting of them. This gives The Witcher 4 an opportunity to show fans an entirely different time period, potentially one where Witchers and monsters are much more in common. Secondly, the focus should be on more player creation and customization options. The Witcher series is great for how it pushes its players for role-playing the character of Geralt of Rivia so they can fight like a true Witcher. Players get options for how exactly to approach each situation and their builds, but the options are a bit more stringent than most of the other RPGs. With The Witcher 4 not following Geralt, The Witcher 4 should greatly expand the options that players should have, and players could also have the choice of one of the Witcher schools to help define how their character plays out, which could work similarly to the backgrounds in the Dragon Age Origins or even Cyberpunk 2077. And lastly, you know what CD Projekt Red was famous for when they launched Cyberpunk 2077? That was polishing a solid state launch. And that was how notorious the launch of the game was. The game ran so poorly on consoles that it had to be delisted from the PlayStation Network until it received numerous patches and fixes. Understandably, this launch has left a stain on CD Projekt Red's name, and the company needs to do everything it can to ensure that The Witcher 4 does not come out in the similar state. Cyberpunk 2077's condition has slowly improved since launch, but there are some issues that the player needs to get it fixed with the other built mods, and it would be a massive shame if The Witcher 4 was released in a similar state, so hopefully CD Projekt Red won't make that mistake twice. So that's it from the video, guys. Do follow our Discord server for short updates that we won't be covering in our videos. Also, do express yourselves regarding Witcher 4 in the comment section below. Do follow our Instagram and Twitter handles for more regular news, updates, leak expansions and all other stuff. We'll be seeing you guys in the next update.